So I was on here scrolling TikTok and I saw a woman saying that she was getting ready for a date and that she had to emphasize to the man that she was overweight, which I think is just ridiculous because I just want to let you know it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter what your weight is, it doesn't matter any of that, because let's talk about why. So, you know how that is when he claims that they're just a friend, right? And you know that that's just a lie, right? So, do you ever feel like they're only around when they need you most? And then they're no longer around. And then when they want some lovin' and or they want your attention, they show up and they're just so sweet and kind and they know everything right to say. But then when it comes time for you to get closer to them, it's not you. It's me. You've heard that before. Been there, done that. And then there's some delusional things going on in their mind. This is why they do these things, because they're just freaking crazy, okay? That's the answer, all right? Don't go driving yourself crazy trying to figure out why. Why do they do this? Why do they do it? Because they're delusional. And they just live by the seat of their literal pants that are falling off their butts. That's what they do. And whenever they want to party, whenever they want to have a good time, it's, I guess, since you're available and no one else is, I'm going to hang out with you. Okay? And, or I'm just bored. And, or, don't expect anything though. Don't expect anything. Okay? And, or don't expect anything. And you're thinking this. You're thinking, oh, maybe they'll want a future with me. No, they're just bored and confused. Okay? Keep that in mind. And you can never be too rich or too skinny, right? Like they say. But for a man, you can never be anything because it's never enough. Yet it also doesn't matter. Why? That is because remember, we have our delusional card here. Of course, it got lost in the sea of the emotions here. There it is, hidden as usual, because they're delusional. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're convenient. So if a man needs something, he's going to want what you have. He's going to want it for himself. He's hoping that you're delusional enough to give it to him. And that's how that goes.